So, hi. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm just waiting for people to like come in. So I'm on the top of my driveway right now, and I'm just gonna swing it around because what I have up top here, I have this hydrangea about to pop. It's all budded. What ones? The ones that you cut back all the time, and it'll just keep going. Um, Panicula? No, that's not the word either. It will come to me like in 5 minutes from now. Hey, Alfred. So I'm just kind of like doing a little garden tour live thing right now. I'm on top of my driveway and I'm moving my way down. So here is a peach tree. It actually stays like narrow like this, which is perfect because this is my side of the driveway and the other side is obviously another person's. So this does actually produce some fruit. And if you see right there, there's some right there. Hey, Jules. Well, you know what? Honestly, it's been an interesting transition for me this year. And it's really not looking too hot. This is just like, it is what it is. Look at that hosta though. Oh my word, that hosta is huge. I have a bunch of them going down, but this is like the biggest one. And I actually got these petunias for $5 a basket at Walmart. Like all you gotta do is just occasionally deadhead them and like pow, that's it, you know what I mean? But it just repeats on this side. I have the hollies here. I'm gonna have to trim these up a little bit. Another huge hosta. And of course it just keeps repeating. I have the hydrangeas here too that will bloom. I have the acidic soil around them, so they'll turn blue, or like a yet, but yeah, profile right here. So hopefully my thing wasn't so glitchy. I'm at the top of my driveway, and for whatever reason, it seems to be a little glitchy. So moving on this side, so you know that repeats on this over there, right? It repeats itself between the hostas, the irises that are not blooming anymore, and the petunias and the hollies. So this right here is really cool because I actually have two of these here, but I got a few of them throughout the yard. And actually I want to plant more of this variety. The really like drought. See that in my yard a lot. Dieback to go back there more. And yeah, you're watching your over here. I have actually three hydrangeas. These are the berry vanillas. These are on a that needs to be fixed. And of course, with standards, you kind of always get the suckers out. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, like this right here. This is about to pop. So actually, I think when I'm done here, I'm actually doing an auction for my antique show that I do on Whatnot app. I gotta train these to be up against this fence here. But yeah, this happens, this is all dieback from the harsh weather we had. And of course, grasses that just keep growing. How many of y'all can relate? Like, it's insane. Oh, this is what I mean by the suckers from the hydrangeas. They just need to keep getting pruned back or cut, either way. That way they could, because they're originally a bush, so they want to keep growing as a bush, so you gotta keep training them as a standard, which means a tree form. So yeah, let's see here. The irises, these were beautiful. They were like a bluish purple. They kind of smelled like grape. I actually had made a whole bunch of arrangements though with them, so that was really nice. This is what I love right here, the salvia. Sorry, not salvia, it's a veronica. It's better than a salvia in my opinion. One, because it doesn't flop, and it still has those beautiful vertical blooms. Yeah, I'm glad I'm able to share it with y'all. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't before. Like I said, like I got a lot of weeding to do and stuff, and suckers. Like right over here, I got a lot of suckers to clean up. This is that crabapple tree, and here are some of the crab apples that it's going to form. So, yeah, a lot of stuff has been happening in my home. Like my brother has moved in, and it's just like a huge adjustment. So I really haven't had a lot of time to work out in the garden, but I have peonies that have been blooming for about a week now. I had arrangements galore with these bad boys in it, and they were just, the aroma they give off is absolutely stunning. As y'all could probably see back here though, the weeds are strong, especially this type of thistle. I really want to get this up. I don't care about the other ground cover. That's a ground cover there. I don't care about that so much. It's just these thistle ones that are a problem. So, whew. Yeah, oh, here's another one. Real quick, since I'm right here. There we go. Do a little bit of weeding. So this lovely evergreen tree, again, we had a lot of dieback happen in the summer into winter, and this really struggled. So I'm going to do some pruning on it. It's still alive, but in some areas it's dead. So it's, like this is new growth here. So I just, let me see. That's stuck in there. I really gotta get after that some other way. But yeah, it's like half brown, half blue. You probably can't really see it too well in the daylight there, the sunset coming in, but I want to save this tree. I really want to save it. And I will. I'll save it. So, veggie garden disaster. I'm not even good. I'm glad the thing is covering it up. Oh, here's some more peonies. I got them all over my yard, guys. These smell so wonderful. The only thing that sucks in my area, I'm in Pennsylvania, Zone 6, by the way. And what happens, like this browning, well, this is kind of spent, but the browning that happens on the leaves is usually like if it rains and then the sun comes out and then it burns the leaves. So that's always a bummer when that happens because it ruins that beautiful bloom. But there's a nice one with a spider in it. That's all right. It's all right. Yeah, like see, like this is what happened. It rained and then the sun comes out and it burns it. You love peonies too. Yeah, they're amazing. This is a clematis, sweet autumn clematis, that is just going to cover this fence. I'm going to keep training it. And the scent of it's really lovely. I had a hammock. You could probably see the base pieces for it right over there. I got to get another one. I got to get the swing piece to it and come out here and enjoy the scent. Here is another Veronica, and this is what I mean with Veronicas. These are absolutely fabulous. They're just about to bloom. They are better than a salvia because they don't really split in the middle like a salvia would or flop over. They're very sturdy. So these will be very nice in the upcoming weeks, and they'll bloom again in the fall too. Yeah, some more dieback. See, a lot of my roses actually died back right to the ground, so it was tough. This is an evergreen called Scotch Broom, and you could see again there was some dieback because of last year. I really just haven't gotten around to it. I actually lost 2 of these in my garden. These 2 survived. But yeah, it was pretty rough. But it's a nice evergreen. It has these beautiful orchid blooms on them. They just came out of bloom actually. But like, imagine this all up and down. That's what these would look like peak time. So, and there's been a cat jumping around in this. It usually doesn't flop. It's usually much more upright like this one. Peonies are good for the ants. Yes, actually, peonies need ants in order for them to open up. So they're in symbiosis together. Nice little lavender. I gotta do a lavender farm tour. This is just about to open, and I love this one because it actually has such long stems, and it's great for drying when they have the long stems like that. You can make like lavender wands or what have you. I never had any success with plants that I buy at the big box stores for lavender. But if I go to my local lavender farm and I buy them, I have success. My willow tree, my corkscrew willow tree, one of the first trees I put here since I started gardening. It's probably like 5 years old now. Has a little bit of dead in it, but I keep trimming it. And I'm really happy about it. Really happy about it. I just need, let's see. I might end up taking this one out, this little one right here. And this I gotta cut back. And then I gotta take all those little water suckers, we call them, out. And I try to keep the center really open. But yeah, I could always do work on it. I gotta invest in a ladder. Hey guys, if you want to help me invest in a ladder, you could either give me a tip or subscribe to the channel, or both. This is my grapevine arbor, and I'm going to have grapes. I will, red grapes. I don't want to attempt to make wine. I think I'll just leave that to the pros. I wouldn't know what I'm doing. But I think it's exciting that I could have grapes. And you know what? I have pet bunnies. I have 2 pet bunnies, and bunnies love grapes. So this is my rose garden. And my goodness, I gotta make a path here. Like, this is for real, guys. This is like, I really neglected a lot of stuff. Not on purpose, it's just life happens. There's another one of those thistles that I want to rip up. Oh. There we go. Get it by the roots. Oh, that's the best thing. When you get them by the roots, it's like mission accomplished. Okay, so, oh yeah, ginger wine 9 bark. Beautiful plant, guys. Very underused shrub. Really nice, like, accent piece, like, you know, with the contrast with the greens and the dark purple foliage, and beautiful color in the fall. I believe this is Earth Angel. Uh-oh, this is having a little bit of disease issue. I gotta treat that. Gotta treat that. But, yeah, these are roses, and they'll open up to be like peonies. Lovely little scent. Very white. Hydrangea right over there. Did not bloom yet. And believe it or not, I actually have these lined, this pathway lined with boxwoods that I totally need to get. Oh, see, this is another one of the roses that I have up against the, I think this is one. Yeah, this is what I have up against the chain link fence up in my driveway. So I gotta move that and add it to that area. I got totally, oh my gosh. Yes. Look at this one with the little sweet pink center. So this one, I kind of wanted to train to go around this piece here. My little centerpiece. That's fun, right? I think I need to move that though. Some cool roses. I have some wild columbine over there. greener the better. Yeah, there's lots of it. I just gotta get more on top of things. I had a peach tree right here and it died. Yeah, so I moved it. It was a beautiful bloomer though, but it's all right. And let's see here. This is another hydrangea. I have some roses down here that are getting covered by this Japanese anemone. And honestly, it could spread. It's fine. It'll be a great ground cover. But I gotta move some of these roses. Plus, it's gonna be too shady there. This crabapple tree that I have needs to be, this branch right here. This right here needs to be tied up more. I think I had it that way and then somehow it's not. But yeah, I'll be doing some training, fun things. I had a clematis climbing on this and it did not bloom yet, and I don't even see any signs of it. So I think it may have expired, which is a shame, but peaches are delicious. Yeah. Yeah, especially when they come from your own garden. Yeah, see, this is the wild columbine. And these would be the seed heads. When they open, I'm going to have tons of seeds. Yes, that'll be fun. I have them all over, like right there, right here. I have them in my driveway. Yeah, I embrace the natural look, if you didn't notice by now. Another one of the Veronicas. It just has Virginia Cooper wrapped in it. But isn't that beautiful? Oh, I hear a kitten. Do y'all hear that? Was that you? Was that you, baby? No? The cats have reproduced, if you will. This is a Brandywine. Oh, what is the name? Brandywine. I forget. It's by Proven Winners, though. I cannot think of the name. I'll have to remember it, though. Really cool sedum for a ground cover here, and right now it's in bloom. I mean, this will just grow on cement, essentially, which is fine by me. Then I have the juniper with the blue. It's kind of mixed in here. Another hydrangea up there. Tons of weeds, but you can see like those are all irises. That strappy blue foliage there, all irises that were in bloom previously. And I'm so sorry, I just didn't get a chance to share that with y'all. But let me just keep on moving over here. I had one rhododendron right here, which is doing fabulous. It's fine. It bloomed earlier this year. And then the other one is right here. Yeah, so it did not survive the winter and stuff. So it was pretty bad. This whole area, I mean, I have I know y'all seeing grass and stuff, but I have cone flowers in here, heucheras, some other pieces. And again, right there, you might see all those branches. That's actually an oak leaf hydrangea, and the winter hit that one hard too. Yeah, it's a pretty name for them, Veronicas. Yeah, or Speedwell. Speedwell is like the more, I don't know, appropriate name, if you will. But, yeah, Veronica is another known name for it. Yeah, look at that. Those are such pretty blooms. Hey, Rugrat. What are you doing? Where are you going? Are you chasing the wind? Yeah. Yeah, Jules, you're in Ohio, correct? Is that where you're from, if I remember? Yeah, like these arborvitaes died. They didn't survive. I have been doing weeding. Believe it or not. There's a whole wheelbarrow I gotta toss over the bank. Yeah, I can't wait to get this hole lined up with arborvitaes. It will happen. It will happen. Hello. Look at that one go. This is a little cherry tree. This was actually my niece's garden. She was not able to garden yet this year here, but that tree needs to be, it grew so much. We need to actually expand her garden quite some ways around and get it all beautiful. I don't even want this area. Let me step back here. I don't even want this area to be grass. Like this, I want this to all be gone and just a row of arborvitaes in the back and beautiful shrubs and flowers up here. My boxwoods lining the sidewalk are doing fabulous. I don't know if y'all see the little one running around, but yeah, these are doing great. Let me get back over here. Here's some peonies and roses. Hello, guys. And some of my hydrangeas are starting to bloom. I had a tree, a redbud tree, and it didn't make it through the winter either, which is odd because it's a native. So we cut that down. Lilac bush in the back there doing great. Yeah, so I got fun things. I got stuff I need to pot up. Hello, people. Hi. I'm doing a live, just walk through my garden. Parents are sitting out on the porch. So, yeah, there is a lot to take care of here. This whole area is going to be full of bee balm and cone flowers in like another day. And cats. You could probably see some of the heads on it. I mean, that's going to be really, really fun to see this take off. There's a thistle. Hold on, I gotta get this thistle out. I see it. It blends right in. Oh, there we go. Hi, I got the roots. Oh. Yeah, there's like some other flowers tucked in here too. But okay, let me take a step back here. This was a garden I started last year. The highlights of this garden, this Byrian. Why does it keep kicking me off? Okay. Coneflowers, Weigelia, hydrangeas, they'll all come into coneflowers, Weigelia, hydrangeas, they'll all come into. I always say this suckle taking over this hedge of Rose of Sharon's, which, okay, I don't like the Rose of Sharon's because they seed everywhere. So, like, I want them gone anyway. But then this honeysuckle will just devour anything in its path. But it smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah. Kitty's running around. Hello. All right. Beautiful cherry bush here. Random cat. Okay. So there is a nice drip. And then I have a lilac bush up here. Lovely. Lovely. And this is my tree. I just like did it up a lot. So lots of there's actually all the branches I gotta clear out. This right here is Byria. So but yeah, I really need to get more of that lamium. I gotta divide it and spread around because if I have ground covers, I really don't need to worry about weeds. And y'all know I am not the weeding type. I'm just not. So let me swing around here. Oh gosh. And I'll finish up in, I gotta get through some of this stuff over here. This is not mine, it's my brother's. There's coal. I live in coal country. So yeah, some coneflowers are going to poke up here. I have some dahlias planted too. I had them from the rhizomes I bought earlier this year. Like right here, this is a dahlia that's going to be blooming. So nice chartreuse. I forget what this shrub is called, like pearls and something, but it's pretty popular. So yeah, echinaceas are going to be there. Got some more hydrangeas blooming. Some more lavender. I cut this one back really tough. I know y'all, some of you guys have been watching my lavender video that I did like 3 years ago. Thank you. This is a ginger wine 9 bark. I showed you a smaller version of that in my rose garden. It usually has these, it just bloomed. It's not blooming anymore, but usually has these like whitish blooms, like right there. And it was just covered in it. It was really lovely. Another great shrub that's underutilized. Maybe I should do like top 10 shrubs underutilized. This was a Scotch broom, and as you can see, it did not make it. There was actually another one over there. I dug that one up though and discarded it, but this one I gotta do. And these thistles, my goodness, like how are they so much? I don't get it. But yeah, so these are lilacs. They bloomed earlier this year. They're kind of like been here for like, I don't know, 100 years. And I don't think that's an exaggeration either. So they have kind of run their course of life. And I trained them up to be like, what do you call a standard? But they've just been struggling. So I planted some stuff under here and hoping to get some other things to kind of fill in the gaps in the meantime. But yeah, I gotta dig that gnarly thing out. Isn't that funny? More lamium. It's a different type of lamium. But as you can see, I'm not fighting with weeds a whole lot where lamium is planted. So need to get my hands on more of it. Dig it up and divide it. Nice Japanese maple. Oh yes, that's a beauty in the fall when the sun hits it a certain way. The leaves just end up glowing red. Really, really pretty. So this right here was a Korean spice bush. It has put on significant growth in the last few months. I see I have a Virginia creeper tying itself around it. Virginia creeper, I'm not sure if that's invasive here or what, but it's pretty aggressive. It is very aggressive. But when this blooms, it's like a lovely scent. And there's my rose garden back down there. So point of reference, this is where the grape vine was. And I'll be excited to harvest these in a few days. So yeah, very exciting. And yeah, so that concludes my tour. Hold on, let me, yeah, so, sorry. That kind of concludes my tour. And I hope you enjoyed. And I know I really don't show my face a whole lot here, mainly because I was just busy doing stuff and I feel like I'm a hot mess. But that's how gardening is, and it's fun and it's therapeutic and it's just nice to get out and walk around. But so I'm going to be doing lots more lives, so definitely do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you all for the support so far, and I'm trying to get back more into a video schedule of some type. Wish me luck. Yes, it is, Jules, very therapeutic, and plus I like this format because I get to talk with y'all like live time. But yeah, okay, bye guys, thanks for tuning in. Bye.